Hey there, everybody. It is Kzoo Keto coming at you with the latest episode of Carbaholic Does Keto. We are officially 10 months. Well, I'm 10 months. He's a little over.
A little over. But this is all about you, the series. So.
Yeah, but so you're along for the ride.
So 10 months. Well, yeah.
So 10 months for me.
What a crazy ride it's been, too.
It's been fast.
It really has.
It's been fast.
I think that's a true testament to how fast summer went.
Yeah, well, the whole year. I mean, I started January 1st.
Right.
You started December 15th.
Yep.
Of last year, 2018.
Right.
So speaking of when I started January 1st, I started at 293.2. Today I weighed in at 221.2, which is exactly 72 pounds lost. So for anyone that has been following us for a while, or even for the last few months, you will know that I have been kind of in a stall. Maybe? I don't know. I mean, weight loss isn't a constant like that. It's a, you know, that's what it's supposed to be. You're going to have those bumps in the road. So I've had a lot of bumps in the last 6 weeks. Stress hasn't gotten any better, but I think I've been dealing with it better.
Yeah, you have.
So maybe that's part of it.
But a lot happier.
I did have a couple of days ago, actually, a new lowest weight, because my previous lowest weight was 221.6, and I actually got down to 221 even. So now all week I've kind of just been hovering around that 221.
Which feels good, because that means you know you're going to be kind of dropping again.
Hopefully.
Yep, soon.
Yeah. I would like to get back to Wonderland by the end of the year, but if I don't, I don't.
Yeah, you'll be under 220s. Probably.
At least I'll be out of the 220s, hopefully.
Right. Yeah. Eventually out of the 220s.
So, and then with that, we've mentioned before that we did not start tracking inches until it was around February-ish. So since February, I have lost a total of 33.5 inches. That's measuring thighs, hips, waist, bust, and upper arms. And I can definitely notice that in my clothes.
Yes, which is nice.
Yeah. So like this shirt, when I bought it, I got it in a 2X, and it's too big.
Oh, that's interesting. Impressive little fold maneuver you did.
Well, that's what I do. I'm like,
yes.
It's like this thing, you know. I can like go like this, and this is an extra large, but it's unisex. So
yeah, well, it's the kids on the block too. Nobody cares.
Whatever. Blood pressure this morning was a little higher than normal. It was 114/68. Because I had a headache. Then we were out to Bill and Stacy's with Bonsai Keto last weekend. She was talking about how her blood pressure goes up when she has a migraine, which I blew my mind. Never thought about it. So now every time I get a headache, I'm going to be taking my blood pressure to see if that's anything to do with it. My glucose was down quite a bit from what it's been lately. It was 88. Last time I took it was 100. And then my ketones were up a little bit from what they have been the last few times I took them. I'm at 0.6 rather than 0.4. So at least I got past that 0.5. And I am drinking my Zip Fizz in hopes of getting rid of the headache, and I also feel like I'm getting some kind of a cold or something because I got the whole raw throat drainage funness going on.
Saw some snow a couple days ago. Halloween. Yeah. That was fun.
Halloween sucked this year.
Yeah, it was really nasty.
We usually have at least 2 sets of kids.
Nobody wanted to mess with it.
Nobody wanted any.
I didn't want to. I'm like, I'm in. We're good. So for me, I started a few weeks earlier than Stacy. I'm at week 42, 43, and 44, which makes it somewhere around 10 and a half months for me since starting keto, because I started on December 15th. I weighed in at 371, and my present weight as of this morning is 253.8. Which is exactly the same as it was a few weeks ago. And I think it's partially because of stress, but I also have lost, I think it was like 4.4 inches since the last one. So definitely body going through some changes.
Mm-hmm. And I think you're going to have that too at various times.
Yeah, you totally are. We've gone through this before.
Yeah, your weight's going to stay the same, but you're going to see the inches.
Like I was at what I thought was...
your clothes are going to fit looser.
Yeah, I thought I was at a stall at one point, and that's when we started tracking inches too. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and then I was like, oh, I feel better because, so make sure you guys are doing both, because it really is helpful. And it makes you feel a lot better when you go a few weeks and not lose weight, but at the same time, you are losing inches.
Yeah, and take pictures too.
Because your body's going through these changes, and you're probably retaining more water. And so what makes me hopeful for is that probably in the near future I'll have another whoosh. And you probably will too, so we'll put things back in place. But
we didn't take pictures in the beginning. Definitely should have done that.
We mentioned
However, we do have some pictures that we took. I think it was last weekend. Last weekend we took some pictures, and I created a little side-by-side sort of compilation. We'll throw those up here for you. And the pictures from us are from probably a couple of years ago when I think we were both pretty much at our heaviest.
Yeah.
Because I know before starting keto, I did lose a little bit of weight.
We stopped drinking soda.
Yeah.
Right. Started doing a little bit more of a low carb, just kind of testing out the whole keto waters. I started at like 390 something. I mean, I was almost at 400 pounds. Yeah. And then I gave up soda, started adapting the whole low carb thing. All right. So as Stacey mentioned, we also record our blood pressure and our ketones and glucose. So my blood pressure was 127/74, pulse 79, and glucose this morning was 96, and ketones were 1.0. But total inches, I've lost 37.9, almost 40 inches. And I think...
Almost as old as you are.
Oh, ouch. Ouch, that's mean.
Well, you say the same for me.
Yeah. So together, Stacy and I have lost 189 pounds. Almost 190.
Too bad one of us couldn't pull out that extra pound.
I know. I think I went to the bathroom afterwards.
I was going to say maybe you should go to the bathroom.
I already went to the bathroom. I'm pretty sure it was at least a pound. So I think I got it covered. But we'll wait. We'll wait. Bill and Stace from Bonsai Keto came up, and we were going to go biking again. You probably saw our day of eating video last week that we posted. We went over there and had Stacy make us some fathead pizzas, which is amazing. I think she actually just released another fathead pizza video too, so you guys should go check that out too.
Yeah, they look really good too.
Oh man, it's like right up your alley, the barbecue pizza chicken. But yeah, so they came over and they brought Julia, their youngest, with them, and it was too cool for us to ride bikes, but we had these little e-bikes that we had done a review on before our channel became keto. And speaking of a really big
crazy transformation,
weight difference, like check those videos out and you'll see it's a lot different than you see us now. Those things are a lot of fun, and she was really having a good time with that, even though she was out there freezing. Bill and I are out there keeping an eye on her, making sure she doesn't hurt herself, playing with this drone for like 5 minutes, and we're both like shaking and stuff. It was so cold. So
yeah, that's one thing that you've noticed now, because your blood pressure has dropped and you've lost all the weight, is that you actually get cold. I
actually get
you're
cold.
Wearing a sweatshirt inside.
Last year I wouldn't be wearing a sweatshirt.
Welcome to my
I'd
world.
be wearing t-shirts, and I'd probably still be wearing shorts. And now that I've lost that, I call it my walrus weight. We entertained them. They came up. We fed them chili.
2 different types of chili.
2 different types of chili, yeah. One you guys saw the recipe for. We'll make sure to link that up there. That's with the cornbread chaffles, so they get to experiment with that a little bit, which was great. Yep. We did that. We just hung out. We chatted. We went out and played with Julia out in which Bill and I took breaks. Julia just kept going, man. She was a machine.
Yeah, even though her hands were like red because they were so cold.
She just wanted.
She finally got a pair of gloves out of the car.
Yeah, so a lot of fun. And then we actually had a game night last night too that they stayed a little bit for, and then some other friends came, other keto friends who became keto after us, after they saw our success. So they brought some pretty cool like fathead crackers and other stuff.
Yeah, there's another cracker that she made with almond flour and Parmesan cheese, and it was amazing.
Awesome. Yeah. Speaking of awesome, though, I have a new favorite drink. Let me show you guys this. So this is the Lucanto drinking chocolate. So milk, hot chocolate was always a staple for me growing up, and I was kind of disappointed I wasn't going to be able to have it. But I found this out on Amazon, and we'll have the link down below. But this actually is pretty good. I combine it with about 8 ounces of hot water, and I add a little heavy cream to it. To me, it's kind of indistinguishable to hot chocolate. You're not really a big fan of it, and you like the other hot chocolate, but...
Yeah, well, I want to experiment with making my own from scratch.
Oh, yes.
Keto hot chocolate from scratch.
I'm sure that's good, but this is a great fill-in. So you take a tablespoon of the cocoa, which is sweetened with monk fruit, and you add it to your basically your beverage of choice. It's 4 1/4 teaspoons, which is basically just a little bit over a tablespoon. 10 calories. Potassium actually has 290 milligrams of potassium in it. I didn't realize it had that. Total carbs is 9, dietary fibers 3, and then sugar alcohol is 5. So for a little over 1 tablespoon, it's 1 net carb for this, which is awesome.
And that's actually probably cool because you could probably use that to flavor
So you can add your
like
coffee.
You can make some fat bombs or...
Oh yeah, totally. It's really good. I really like it.
Cookies.
Yeah, it's really good. So if you guys are missing out on hot chocolate, that's a great alternative. Give it a try.
So coming up this week, we are going to be releasing another episode of Cookbook Keto. It is going to be Parmesan chicken stuffed meatloaf.
Oh yes, that was good. We actually had that in one of our update videos, I think.
Yes, we did. We were eating the leftovers. Yes.
So if you guys have been waiting for that, now make sure you tune in this week because this is when it's coming.
Yeah, so that's coming out this week. And I'm actually, so I think I want some help on that, on what you guys want to see me cook.
Yeah.
Without making it too difficult, please. I'm not doing oysters or anything like that because I know.
And the onion powder is preferred over real textured onions.
So just some general ideas of different types of meals that you might want to see. Keep in mind, I do try to make sure it's something that you can find online. That way you can replicate it on your own if you want to. It's getting kind of difficult to come up with things that I think other people might want to watch.
Yeah, without being redundant, right?
Yeah, and there's a lot of stuff. Like I have tons of recipes that I want to do, but I just need to know what you want to see.
They're boring.
They're not boring.
Stacy likes them. She eats the same stuff. She just eats them in a different order.
It's a lot of chicken.
Yeah, a lot of chicken.
I don't
know why. It's weird.
I don't know. I like chicken.
Evidently. And you also had to experiment with something this morning too, right?
Yes, I experimented with, so we made fathead pizzas Friday night.
Yeah.
And had some extra dough. And I thought, well, I'm going to take those and kind of roll them out into snakes and then flatten them. And then I put some melted butter and some cinnamon and some, what is it, the Lakanto Classic,
yeah.
Sugar substitute. Threw that on there. A little more butter, a little more cinnamon. Rolled them up and made 2 giant cinnamon rolls. But I put them in a bread loaf pan.
It's like...
And they flattened out.
Yep.
Instead of being nice and tall and fluffy. But they were still good. They just would have been better had I had that end result in mind when I was making the dough.
Yeah.
Because I could have put cinnamon and sweetener in the dough.
Yeah. That'll probably help. They're still good.
Yeah, they were good. I liked them.
I think your technique of laying them out as a snake and rolling them up and got the cinnamon kind of in there anyway, so...
Mm-hmm. Yeah, a little bit.
It was good.
Yeah, they turned out good.
And I'm experimenting with some more bread action.
Yeah.
So far, not successful. We'll see. I gotta bake it.
Follow the instructions.
Yeah, I tried it once and it was a mess. It came out like a brick. Bricks don't taste very good.
The outsides of it tasted good.
Yeah, the crusty parts tasted good, but
the inside got a little mushy when it mixed with your saliva.
Yeah, it was strange.
It's like eating paste.
We're experimenting with that kind of stuff, so hopefully more recipes. And we also got our next episode of the Keto 101 coming up. Hopefully, if I can't get to it this week, it's probably next week.
Yep.
So shooting for that.
And of course, we'll have more truffle recipes coming as well.
So working on
got
lots
a few
of
those that we're working on.
But I think that's it for us today, guys. Thanks for following us on this journey. We really appreciate everyone's love and support. It is greatly appreciated, and I don't think that we've been nearly successful without you guys kind of helping us keep us accountable and giving suggestions. Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Because I couldn't have done it without him.
Well, now you can cook, so now you might have been able to.
Well, I wouldn't.
Yeah, it's kind of cool seeing Stacy kind of grow as a cook.
I actually am kind of enjoying it.
Yeah, a little bit. So if you guys are intimidated about learning how to cook, follow along with Stacy.
I can do it. Anybody can do it.
It's a true story. It's a true story. But yeah, thanks again, guys. We really appreciate it. And until next time.
Stay keto.
We'll see you.